Hi everyone, James here again. Today Grant Cardone released another video. He released a couple today, but he released one earlier today. It's called Virus in the Business Shutdown. Well, looking at Grant, he looks the most miserable guy I've ever seen in my life. Looks like he's so stressed. He's wearing a 10X hat. Looked like he was crying. He looked awful. And this really indicates what's going on in his business world. Today, Trump was going to sign that bill passed by the House. And what it means is that people don't have to pay rent. They can't be evicted. And for a business like him, he even admitted in the prior videos that he's screwed. He knows that he's not going to get rent. So that hurts his bottom line, but it also hurts his standing because he starts falling behind. He owes $1 billion in debt. And a business shutdown of the world is not doing him any favors right now. I couldn't believe it was him. Usually he's outrageously flamboyant and so positive. He looked miserable. I can't believe this is the same Grant Cardone that I've seen in all these other videos. But it really shows you that there's a problem. Yes, he did lay off people, or actually he fired people. He has $1 billion in debt. The government says people don't have to pay rent for up to 3 months. That hurts his bottom line big time. If people just stop paying, he can't do nothing about it. And it's a real problem for him. Because he overpaid for all his properties, but now the economy went down again another 900 points today. People want their money back. That is still the biggest issue. People calling back. The other day, Real Estate Investment Trust, there was callbacks big time on that too. So people are trying to pull their money back out. Little investors, because they invest $15,000 in Grant Cardone. That's a lot of money for a person that doesn't have much investment tools. So if you have $15,000, you're only going to make $56 a month. You know, it's not any. You're not going to really lose anything. It's only $695 a year you're making off of Grant Cardone. Why he makes the rest? Grant Cardone's split is 65-35. So right off the top, $35, 35% right off the top of everything. And so you're already working with 65% of anything you invest. So it's not the greatest vehicle. Yes, it's paying only 4.5%, and you can probably get more than that prior to that in the stock market, not right now. But real estate's not a good vehicle either, especially with its debt load. If you have $1 billion in debt, Grant claimed that in 2020 he was going to be worth $3 billion would be his portfolio. No, never going to happen. If he makes it through the next couple of months, it'll be a miracle. Grant needs money coming in to pay money going out. And he's not got any money coming in. That's why he lowered the threshold before, and the uncredited. And it's a real problem because you got the credited and uncredited. He had to get uncredited people involved. He had to go through all the special treatment with the SEC, file all this paperwork because he needed investors. He ran out of a pool of people. What happens? Big investors were making more money off the stock market than they were in real estate. So the pool of accredited people wanted to get into his funds. So if you're uncredited, there's only like 2 funds you can go into. And the accredited people are actually bringing more money. Used to bring in millions of dollars. But those people just said, stock market's paid 30% and you're only paying me 4.5%. Where do you think they're going to go? They're going to go back to the stock market. Yeah, the market's been down. There's no doubt about it. So right now, people are pulling their money into cash and bonds. They're not going to go into real estate. What Grant has, he can't sell. He overpay for everything. And investing in what he invested in, there's not a great profit margin in it anyway. It's like the lower end of real estate. Where people make money is in office buildings and condos, not in rental units. Like Grant keeps saying this, rental units are the greatest. They're not. People don't make money. They make money off of condominium developments and office building developments. That's where you get the money. Long-term leases, people buying out, and then you get the HOA money coming in all the time. That's where they make their money. But I tell you, Grant Cardone doesn't look good in the near future for his company. I ask you all go on and look at his video. It was on today. Called Viruses in the Business Shutdown. You want to see the most miserable man there is. That was him. Also, there's a lot of other people online doing things about Grant Cardone. Thomas Nash, and of course, meet Kevin. We have some great videos. Kevin's been, he's been thrashed around and sued by Grant because he gets right in Grant's face and takes him on, which is good. Because what's going on is not really, I don't know, I hate to use the word, I'm not going to use it because it might get me in trouble, but when you have new money coming in to pay old money, there's a word for that. People went to jail for stuff like that. But anyway, things aren't good at Cardone Capital. There may be more people being laid off. Yes, he's still got the university where he professes to be the best salesman. He can sell, a down jacket to somebody in Miami Beach. Maybe. But how's that going to work out for him? The economy's not there. People aren't going to waste money on garbage. People are more afraid. People can't even go out, so people are not going to go to his seminars, so that's dead. Okay? People aren't going to go looking for apartments because they really can't go out. They're really strict in some places. So his market's drying up. And if people don't have to pay rent, God, that's going to be a killer. That's going to be a killer. Because you still have to have operations. You still got to pay taxes. You still have to pay your personnel that works on the properties. You still have to do landscaping. You still have to cut the grass. You still have to fix a leaky toilet, a pipe break. You still got to fix all that stuff. That doesn't go away because the economy gets awful and people don't pay rent. All those things have to be taken care of. If a roof leaks, you got to replace the roof. You got to bring a roofer in. Those things always have to go on. That's the problem when you own property like he owns, apartment complexes and warehouses. There's so much involvement. There's so much upkeep of the properties. So that's why the net return is low. You're only getting 4.5%. Before you were getting, like I said, people were getting anywhere from 10 to 30% in the stock market. So people went into the big hedge funds. Why not? They weren't putting their money in cash because there was nothing in cash. Cash was not even under 1%. But now everybody's moving their money to a safe haven, and it's not in real estate, especially not in any real estate funds or, real estate REITs. There's no, they want their cash back. People want to be flexible. People pull the money out of the stock market because they want cash in their pocket because they knew they're going to go unemployed, be for months. They got bills to pay. They got to get food, doctor bills. So people want their cash. And when you're in a fund, you're dealing with bringing new cash in because your money's tied up all the time. So you don't have available cash. That's the biggest problem that Grant has. All the money is invested in properties, and he takes such a big chunk out of it for his lifestyle that there's nothing left for when people call, hey Grant, I want to pull out my $20,000 I invested because I need it so me and my wife can survive. Oh yeah, sure, no problem. We'll get back to you. That's the problem. One person's fine. 10 people are fine. But when you got 100 people, when you got 200 people calling up and say, I want my money, it's a problem because that can add up to millions of dollars. So if you don't have millions of dollars readily available, obviously when you start firing staff, that's the indicator that there's an issue. And don't get me wrong, he didn't have to fire his staff. I know, where people have these businesses closing down, like here in New Jersey and New York, you can't work unless it's a necessary job. I get it. But he didn't fire them for that reason. He fired them because he was losing money. This was done way before Florida had any issues because he's in Florida. Cardone Enterprises is in Florida. And, he's going to maintain the lifestyle. That's how he lives. It's higher than now. I'm the greatest. I'm the best salesman. I'm the best real estate man. Not anymore. Things aren't looking so good. And you like I said, you can check it out yourself. You don't have to look at me. I'm just the guy telling you what's going on. You can go to his Cardone site on YouTube or on Instagram, and all you see is the same old BS from him. Oh, wow, everything's great. Oh, this is how you get through life. Oh, life, I'm the best man in the world. Just listen to what I have to say. But actually, you can just go there yourself to his site, look at his videos, and look at his face from 2 weeks ago until now. The last couple of videos, man, looks awful. Looks awful. Stress is a big indicator of life. Some people can't hide their problems. It's all over them. And if you look at Grant, it looks the most awful I've ever seen. Usually he's real flamboyant. I mean, you can't take a lot of things away from him that he is an outrageous salesman. There's no doubt about it because he sells stuff to people that they don't need. They think they need it. They don't need it. He's great at doing that. But all of a sudden, the world's closing in. And it's not looking very pretty for him. You can be the judge. I'm just a guy that watches and listens, watches the market. watch is real estate my whole life. Yeah, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. Some people are better coaches than me.